Aloha. This video is going to get into the deep, dark spaces that we are not acknowledging, we're not focusing on, that we're not giving our attention to. So, get your stomach ready. We're going to turn everything into light, into love and light. We're going to need to be present with what is. Alchemize. So let us acknowledge together that the leaders of our planet, many of these leaders have been victimized. We're in a bully culture world. A lot of the leaders of our planet are hosts for demonic, lower vibrational energies and entities because of what's happened to them in this life. It's the continual process, passing down from generation to generation of traumas that is perpetuating onwards and inflicted upon the next ones. And some of us have been victim to some of the traumas because it's a perpetual patriarchal passing down from generation to generation. The victim victimizes the next victim. That victim victimizes the next victim. It's a cycle. It's a program. It'll keep repeating until we love it. Until we love the victims. Until we love the victimizers. We love ourselves. We forgive. That releases and heals the victimizers. This is the world that we live in. Forgiveness is a giving forward. Freeing yourself and freeing the other, freeing the victimizer. Know that a lot of the leaders of our current systems in our world have been victimized. Know that these are individuals, a lot of these individuals have been taken as young kids from their homes, from their families, and been abused. Know that some of these leaders of our world, in politics, big business, in Hollywood, the medical establishment, all of the different systems of our world have been victimized at a young age. They've been taken from their homes and they've been violated, abused, raped, spit on, yelled obscenities at, created like slaves, created like animals. And we're changing that, calling this treated like animals. Just like we're changing, calling it treated like children. You could say that we are currently being treated like children and we are being currently treated like animals. But who's laughing now? The children have a direct connection to God's source creator, and so do the animals, a direct connection to God's source creator. And here we are, adults, grown beings, acting really silly, letting all of these dark beings to run our life, to take our powers away, make us subservient so that they can spray us, chip us, force vaccinate us, essentially rape and abuse us, treat us like animals. But we are no longer going to treat animals like animals. We are no longer going to treat children like children. It is now time to give respect to animals and give respect to children. know that a lot of the leaders of our world are victimizers because they were and have become victims at an early point in their life. When children are traumatized, they grow up into trauma creators unless there's healing. Many of these leaders of our world, our current systems, are hosting demonic beings and entities, lower vibrational energies and entities for this time, for this purpose. To continue to perpetrate to a point where we wake up, where we stand in our power, we speak our truth, and we do what we have to do to protect ourselves, protect our families, our friends, our communities, and our world, Gaia, Earth, and all of the animals and the various life forms. We have a death attack on the world. World War III endgame is death attacking life. And when death attacks life, regeneration emerges. Phoenix rises. Burn down, break down, rebirth. Seed planted in the earth, buried, grows into life. Caterpillar dies in the chrysalis, becomes butterfly. We are that. Know that, acknowledge, know, first and foremost, there is a problem. It's like the 12 Steps program in Alcoholics Anonymous. We know, we acknowledge that many of the leaders of our society are sociopathic because they have been victimized at a young age. Nazism has been perpetrated onwards and onwards. There are scientific labs in which people that have been victimized and that host demons from their traumas, from their childhood, from their past, are inflicting on humanity from a wounded place, perpetrating holocausts, perpetrating genocides, perpetrating disease, perpetrating abuse, taking children away from their families, treating people like animals because it happened to them. These individuals have been placed in cages as young children, taken from their families, placed in cages, spit on, yelled obscenities at, raped, abused, all the things that they're seeking to perpetrate on humanity right now because they are in fear. They operate on lower vibrational frequency because they're holding it in their being. And it's a collective of these beings holding this energy and creating a world in their image from their traumas. Our job is to love them and forgive them. If we all, humanity, can send love to all the darkness, all the beings that are hosting all of this darkness, if we could do it for a long enough time period with all of our love and our light and our divinity, we could change the whole world in a day, a series of days. That's a little gist of it. Aloha. Love you.